Be You, our online web series for preschool and elementary kids. We're so glad you joined us. I am Daisy,
And I'm Ariane.
and we're your hosts. We're picking up where we left off before December, learning all about compassion.
Daisy, I have some questions for you. I'd like you to answer with the first thing that comes to mind. Who is always there for Iron Man?
I think that Pepper Potts is always there for Iron Man.
Who is always there for Hermione Granger?
Oh, probably Harry Potter.
What about who is always there for people in danger?
Well, I think that the police always protect people in danger, so probably the police.
Who is always there for people who are sick?
Just like we're learning with this whole pandemic and COVID-19 going on, we're learning so much about how doctors and nurses are always there for people who are sick.
Who is always there for children?
I think the parents are always there for children.
And lastly, who is always there for you?
My friends are always there for me, just like you, Ariane.
Now that seemed pretty easy, but I'm wondering, what does always there even mean? What does it mean to be there for someone? Does it mean you're always by their side? What does it mean to be there for the sick, for the poor, for your family, for yourself? Another way of saying this is being present with someone. If I want to be present with a friend, I wait, listen, and ask how I can support them best.
Today we are present with each other. Let's take a few seconds of silence to be with one another. Whether we are together or apart, we can be present with each other in many ways.
As close as your breath, your beating heart, I am here with you. As far as you go, no matter the time, I am here with you. As far as you go, no matter the time, I am here with you.
Ready for our compassion prayer? Place one hand on your head and one hand on your heart. We do that because compassion happens in our brains and we feel it in our hearts. Repeat after me. To show compassion, we need
To show compassion, we need
open minds,
open minds,
listening ears,
listening ears,
and caring hearts.
and caring hearts.
Let's be flexible and present in each moment
Let's be flexible and present in each moment
so that we can let go of what we expect
so that we can let go of what we expect
and be present with each other.
and be present with each other.
Amen.
Amen. Now we're going to read a story about Ruth and Naomi. In Judah, there was once a man named Elimelech who was worried about how his family would survive the famine. He took his wife, Naomi, and their two sons, Mahlon and Chilion, to the country of Moab. They settled there and made a life among the people there. Soon, their sons married two women named Orpah and Ruth. Sadly, Naomi's husband passed away, and then even her two sons died too.
Naomi missed her family and wanted to go back home, so she began the long journey back home to Judah. As was the custom, Orpah and Ruth followed her, but Naomi insisted they stay home in Moab. Go back to your family. Peace be with you. Then Naomi hugged them goodbye as they all cried together.
But Orpah and Ruth were determined to follow her. Naomi tried to persuade them. I don't want to ruin your chance at marriage and having your own family. If you stay with me, you will have nothing because I cannot give you anything. I have lost everything, and my heart is so bitter." They all cried together once again. Orpah decided to go back, but Ruth clung to Naomi even more.
Naomi said to Ruth, "Don't stay with me. Go back to Orpah." But Ruth opened up to her. "Don't make me leave you. Where you go, I will go. Where you make your home, I will make my home. Your people will be my people, your God, my God. And where you die and are buried, I will be buried there too. I will be your family."
When Naomi saw that she couldn't change Ruth's mind, her heart softened. She accepted Ruth, and they traveled back to Judah together. Ruth lovingly took care of Naomi, and she became like a daughter to her. The end.
Sometimes it's hard to know what direction to take. But if we are present to the experiences of those around us, we can trust ourselves to find a compassionate way. Naomi showed compassion to Ruth and Orpah by encouraging them to return to their family. Ruth showed compassion to Naomi by going with her. Orpah showed compassion by supporting Ruth's decision while making the choice that was best for her. All gave compassion in their own way, showing us there are many ways to show love and care. Okay, and now we are going to color our coloring page and talk about the story. We are going to ask each other some questions, and you guys can answer the questions at home or ask your own questions, just to talk about what you got from the story.
So, Daisy, what do you think Naomi felt like when she thought she could go back home alone? What would she be scared of?
I think that Naomi would have been quite lonely, being by herself maybe for the first time. And she was probably pretty scared of being alone and scared to go back home to her hometown all alone without her husband or her family. And, being alone can be pretty scary, especially if it's for the first time.
That's really true. She was probably really afraid, and she was experiencing something that she had never experienced before.
Exactly. Ariane, why do you think Orpah and Ruth made different decisions? One to go with Naomi and one to stay home.
Well, I think it's because everybody is different, and everybody shows compassion in their own way. And both Orpah and Ruth were doing what they were comfortable with, but also showing compassion. So Ruth was comfortable to go with Naomi, and that's how she showed compassion to Naomi's situation. Orpah maybe wasn't as comfortable to leave her country, but she still was able to show compassion by encouraging Ruth to do what she wanted to do.
That's so smart. I think that that's a really good interpretation of Ruth and Orpah.
Thanks, Daisy. What do you think, what are some ways we can think of that we can be present with someone?
I think that being present with someone means that you spend time with them and you spend some quality time with the people that you care about. And maybe you take extra time to talk to them and listen to them and really ask about how they're doing. And you take the time to you make sure that you take interest in what they're interested in.
That is so true, Daisy. There are so many ways that we can be present with someone.
It's true. And Ariane, do you think that we have to be in the same place to be present with someone?
I don't think so, Daisy. I think we're really lucky to live in a world where we have access to so much technology that there are so many ways that we can be present with someone. We can take time out of our day to call someone on the phone or write them an email or send them a text. Even people that live all the way across the world, we can still make time out of our day to be present with them.
That's so true. I feel so lucky that I'm able to still talk to my friends even though I can't see them in person.
Mm-hmm. There are things we can do every day to be present with others.
Definitely.
How's the coloring going, Daisy?
Oh, it's going really well. How's your coloring going? I think it looks really great. I mean, yours does.
Thanks, Daisy. I really like yours too.
Thank you.
So once you've finished coloring your page at home, you can cut it out. And this coloring page will be your reminder of today's episode. We hope you'll want to put it up in your house to remember that compassion helps us love ourselves. We've been coloring a different symbol for each session. Have you been cutting them out and putting them up somewhere? You can put them on your window or your fridge, or you can make a garland by cutting them out and attaching them to string and hanging them up somewhere.
Over the last few weeks, we've put together our large poster and colored some scenes showing compassion. This week, find your poster and find all the moments of compassion that show people being present with each other and color them in.
So we're finding all the moments of people being present. So Daisy, do you see maybe two women walking somewhere on the poster?
Let's look. Oh, there, I see two people that are walking together. Well, there they are, right by this little house.
Awesome.
Do you think you could color those two people in?
What about someone giving a tissue to someone who's crying?
A tissue to someone crying. Oh, there it is. Now we can color that one in, and that's one step closer to finishing our compassion poster.
And there are more instances on this poster of people being present with each other, so see if you can find them all at home.
Thank you everyone for coming and watching our compassion camp. We hope you enjoyed it, and good luck with everyone back to school. And I will remind you to watch the next episode next Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.